Hello, and welcome to another adventure with Mindless Machines and Painful Fodder. And we are finishing up some redstone. Last week, I basically built up to here. I'm going to finish up. I did a little bit over here, and then I decided to move it back. So if we needed to move some blocks or put more delay in there, we'd have some room. So that's what I did. So I'm going to finish that up. Mindless Machines is up here, making some rooms, figuring out what he's going to be doing here, and we will be getting back with this in a little bit. He's got a little visitor here to help him out, a little helper. Right there in the corner, he's checking out, seeing if there's any work needs to be done over there. I'll leave you to discipline your employee. So, yeah, that's not from my house.
Oh, that happened early this time.
Boy, that wasn't me. Usually it's my pup, but not this time. So, I will be doing this for a few minutes. We'll get rid of this part of the wall here, just because I'm going to need that space. Finish this up. So, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. As you can see, I kind of got what I'm doing down. That's why it'll be fairly quick. We do not have all the coordinates yet for the pillars or the platforms. I believe Mindless Machines had those.
No, I just laid them all out. I haven't actually jotted them down.
Okay, so we won't see anything in action until that's done.
You got the circuit working?
Not yet. Almost. I'm finishing up putting in the red lines now. And then it should be good to go. So this, I gotta get these delays in. Get rid of that line. I'm going to get rid of that one. Put that there, and right in the middle of this line, I will put that. That way it'll reach. Okay, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because I believe you have 12 platforms and one to make whatever go away. The last platform.
That sounds about right, yeah.
So, I believe the circuit is ready to go.
Okay, let me light up this room that I'm building here.
You can have it on a switch, so it's kind of cool. I think I'm just going to bust that out, so I don't want it to go just yet. Okay. So this will be a set, this will be a fill, whatever. Yep. Okay. So we have a button. We have some rooms. We have some lighting pattern doing a snowflake kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I try to do something a little bit unique in each room, but it's hard to continue to be different each and every time. But yeah, I'm figured I'd build around and get these connections made.
Cool.
So you can kind of see how it is that you're meant to work around to that. So I guess that whole pattern from this room, if I was to just lay it out, it's like, so we're in this room, and we can go this way, where's my end rod? We can go that way, that way, that way, that way, like that. So that's the pattern I'm building right out here.
Okay, and eventually you'll have one that goes this way.
All right, so eventually they'll be going out to this way.
And that's the way that proceeds?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So that's what I'm building out here. We can come back to that, though, once we get the wiring for the platforms.
Okay, well this is just, one can read and the other can put the components in if you want. I don't care which you want to do.
Yeah, or we can both put them in. I'll take the odds, you take the evens.
I hate doing that.
Yeah, it gets kind of messy. So I'm assuming your clock moves, looks like...
The first one is this guy right here.
So all these essentially move down this way.
So this one is the first one, and then it goes this way. And then it goes...
So these are the ones that are creating the platforms, right?
Well, this will create one. This will create the second one. This will create the third one and destroy the first one. Create the fourth one, destroy the second one. So
that'd need to be a chain on that then, wouldn't it?
yes, all of the twos have to be chain. The first one is the regular redstone. The other one will be chain, always active.
Okay, so I've got the first create and the first destroy.
Okay, what I would like to do, if you don't mind, is either I can read you the coordinates and you can plug them in, or you can read me the coordinates. Because I assume you want them to go from here. Well, where's the entryway? Over here?
There's only one way you can travel it.
So you've got this one. So then this would be number 2.
That's
right?
2.
3.
Yep.
4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, and it's set up, if the timing is right, from either of these upper platforms, you could take a risky jump. I like the idea of that.
That one won't be... if you can make it to this one, this will, I think, be there. Depends. You will have 3... Well, you can make the third platform's jump.
Yeah, so that platform probably wouldn't be there by then, but yeah, at any rate, you got the sequence down.
Okay.
So
I just thought it'd be quicker.
Yeah.
I'm kind of slow at this.
Okay, so XYZ for platform 2.
Okay, 1174 7681 to 1176 7679.
679, that's going to be that and that. Okay. XYZ for platform 3.
1170 8681.
Okay.
1172 8679.
Okay. I almost need to number these.
Well, I would just put in the creations, and then the other ones are pretty easy. You just copy it, paste it into the next one or two over, and
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's
error
just
or whatever.
like there's enough of them that I'm looking at it, it gets a little confusing. So we have created 1, 2, and 3. So now I need platform XYZ for platform 4.
1167 9685.
Okay.
1169 9683.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4 should be done now. Platform 5.
1166 10681. 1168 10679. Is this jump possible? Oh, you might have to run.
You have to run, yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Okay, 1168 11676.
Okay.
1170 11674.
Okay. And it loops around to the other side.
If they just put a clock signal in there that would let me have a delay.
Okay, next one.
1172 12675. 1174 12673.
All right. Next up.
1176 10675. 1178 10673.
At least I consistently typo the word bedrock.
I typically copy a whole command and then just arrow over and change the numbers.
Yeah, I write the fill all the way up to the second XYZ, copy that, and then I just add bedrock and air for the create and destroy. But yeah, next one.
1181 10 678. 1183 10 676.
Yeah, I used to adjust DNS records for years, and man, I'll tell you, there's one thing I remember from my IT guy. He says, if you can copy and paste it, always copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Especially when a record takes sometimes 48 hours to propagate, and you've made a change, and you have to wait a couple of days to figure it out, and everyone's all excited about the change, and oh, well, no, we're going to have to wait another couple of days.
Yeah. I know how that goes.
All right, next one.
1184 8673.
Okay.
1186 8671.
Yeah, I think the argument was, though, if you can copy and paste it, then making a choice to not copy and paste it is considered user error.
Yep. That is true.
They say, well, it might seem like it's faster just to type it while you're there, but it's actually, in the long run, less prone to error and therefore faster not to have to repeat yourself.
Well, especially if it's going to take a while to propagate. You have to make sure it's right. So not only, it might be quicker to type it, but then you got to double check yourself to make
Yeah.
sure it's exactly right, because any little mistake and you're going to look bad.
And humans are totally not infallible.
No, not at all. Tuesday's a deployment day at work, and I didn't have, but there was 3 emergency fixes had to go in because of the deployment.
Yep.
So, yeah. And we have a lot of testing that's supposed to be happening before it actually makes it in, and still things get through.
Oh, yeah. And of course, once you find it, then you know, half the time you go, okay, I get it. And the other half the time you go, huh.
Yeah. Well, I hate the ones it's like, how is this ever working? Right. There's no way this can work. So just fix it and move on, I guess.
All right, I'm ready for the next XYZ.
11817668.
Uh-huh.
It is 118376666. That's not a good one. That'll get you.
That's exactly what I paid at the grocery store today.
Hmm.
It's what, a yogurt and a half gallon of alternative milk costs, apparently.
Oh. Expensive yogurt.
All right, and I think we should have 2 more platforms. Does that sound right?
Nope, 1.
Okay. All right.
The last one is to get rid of this platform.
Okay.
Maybe put the first well, I don't know. First platform is built by the first one. So this is 11756669.
Okay.
11776667.
No way. I just cleared out that. No, can you give me the coordinates again?
I could.
I went to hit Control C, and instead I selected the whole thing and entered the letter C in caps.
Oh, awesome. 1175. You want the whole thing, right?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay. 11756669 to 11776667.
All right.
So this last one is, I don't know if you need 2, but it's really just to clear up what you needed to clear up.
So, yeah, this one right here, the red one, is currently blank. There's nothing in it. What I have, what I need, the one thing that's hanging over is clearing the platform that's in this one.
Say what?
So I need a block that clears the platform that I'm creating here. This command block is currently empty and could be that one, but that would mean that that platform would clear 1 cycle sooner.
We're good. I'll make one. We'll do this one.
And I guess you've built this in such a way where I could add sounds to it if I really wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to give you some room. I think this will work. And this goes. Nope, that won't work. Yeah, that'll work.
This is a nice looking circuit. You make these look really clean for as messy as they can get.
Well, I try. You know, I think I have to get rid of some of these. This isn't quite right. Yeah, I didn't get all my redstone in. That. I don't really like the mess. So this should do it, yeah. And so this is the missing one you were to get rid of.
Yeah,
this guy.
That's the final clear is that one.
So yeah, if you wanted to put some more in, you can for sounds or whatever. That's why I wanted to give you room in the middle. And this could probably move straight onto this guy here. Sometimes we're getting bleed over in the 1.12. So what that means is, let's say that I had redstone like here or something. It sometimes bleeds into like a command block when it shouldn't. It's, you know, it's like it's one away from this, but it will actually power it.
So it should be air gapped, but it's powering it anyway.
Yeah. So I have to be careful with trying to keep the command blocks away from wherever redstone may be, unless I want it to power. That's why I kind of have the gaps, and they're not right next to each other and stuff. Because it shouldn't be powering them, but these tend to. But this design works. If you want to see it, we can flip the switch, or...
Let's see. Yeah, go ahead. I want to see it. The switch go.
Okay. See, that will go all the way down, all the way back, and that's one cycle. And then it will go all the way through.
Okay.
So and we're getting ready. First platform.
So all the platforms are currently there, so we'll have to wait for a full cycle for it to actually go through and clear them all.
Yeah. Well, first platform seems to be gone.
Yep. Looks like it's working.
So awesome. See, now the first platform's in again, so I don't think I think that platform would be gone before you could ever jump to it. So I think we're good there. Yeah, because right there would be the time you might be able to jump to it.
Yeah,
this
no
one
way.
maybe, but yeah, there's no way.
No way. So you have to follow the proper course.
Yeah. And the way you did the levels, the heights, there's no way to really cheat it now. So I think it's doable, but you can't really wait. I mean...
So do we set it up to a switch? Or do we just set it up to a test for when someone's in the room, the platforms go? Or
honestly, whatever you want to do. Right now it's on a switch, so it will just constantly do that. But we can put any mechanism we want.
Okay. Well, just so it's set, I think you did the timing perfect. That worked out really well.
Cool. What I would say is we have the two things. Either there's a test for that will say there's somebody in the area, so we just let it run, and we want that to be pretty wide. Or we can do what we've done before, where a test for you walk into the room, we'll place a block and it will start the process. And then when you walk away, we get rid of the block and it will eventually turn itself off. So however you want to do that.
Yeah, I love these test for setups because they just it's a problem solver. We can find the center point of the room and then just at that point go, okay, well, and see, the rooms are 11 by 11 on the inside. So we could say anyone within, or no, not 11 by 11, I'm sorry, 21 by 21. So we could say anyone within 11 blocks of the central block then will trigger the platforms. And I guess the way I see it is if you walk in and trigger the circuit, it still is going to work its way through the entire circuit at least once. And if you're still in here, it'll just continue the circuit. Does that sound about right? In other words, if you trip the test for once, the full circuit's going to go through.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just getting this test for put in for you.
Gotcha.
So I don't have the command, but it's ready. I will turn off the circuit for now. Do you know what is it?
The XYZ for it?
Yeah, so it's a test for...
Test for at P.
At P. Okay.
And then within straight brackets, no spaces next to P, you're going to do X equals a value, comma, Y equals, comma, Z equals, comma, R equals, comma. So X, Y, Z, R, all delimited out with commas, no spaces.
Okay, so now I just got to find the center point.
Right. You got to find the center, and since the room is 21 by 21 interior, you should be able to do a radius of, I'm guessing 11, but you might go larger just to be safe. But
So this
I would
is the center.
do the radius closer to the lava, or the XYZ closer to the lava, since you're going to be spending most of your time more there. So now I've got sounds on all the platforms. It's just a simple block placing sound.
Three. So this is our center.
Okay.
Do you got the coordinates, or do you want me to read them to you?
I can write the test for actually quite quickly. I've
Okay.
done this quite a lot. So yeah, P. What I do is I start with a fill command, believe it or not. I say fill, and then I grab the XYZ with tab, and then I copy just the XYZ portion of it, and then I start writing the test for in the console, and at the right at P, open and close the square brackets, and then inside that paste the coordinates and clear out the spaces for XYZ and commas.
I had a thought. Why don't we just test for like here?
Okay, so it didn't find you.
Yeah, why don't we do a test for here though?
Okay, there, it found us. Yeah, we can do that.
Because we don't care if you're in the room. Once you get on the path, it's going to finish. And if you don't, you can't get off the path at any point, or you're going into lava. So really, we just have to know you're walking into the room. And you can stand here all you want. But
and you can't get back out. So once you get over here, that's it. You're stuck. You can't get back out of here. So yeah, I think you're right. That's valid.
So really, that's your X, Y, and Z then.
Okay, so we grab that XYZ. We say
your radius could be like 2 or 3. I mean, it's not a huge.
Found us.
Yay!
Oh yeah, my radius is still pretty huge. Yeah, usually in these kind of doorways, I do only a radius of 2, because that covers to either of the insides of the walls, and diagonally it covers to about like here and here.
Which is perfect, because once you jump on a platform, you're either going to jump back here or you're going to go. So.
Yeah, and this is a win-fail thing, so either you make it or you don't.
Yeah. So
okay,
I'm good with this.
Test 4 is back over here.
Yep.
Test 4 is active, so we can. I guess we don't need the switch, but the switch is off, so it just kind of works as a manual turn on.
Yeah, in case you want to test something. And
all right, so let's clear out of the room.
I was going to watch this while you do that, because right now it's not powered.
I want to see it, because I'm standing in the exit door of that room. I want to see it go all the way through and stop, and then I want to trigger it again.
Okay, it's almost there. All platforms should be gone.
I got
Wait a minute.
one left.
We got another pass going through. I didn't see that. It was there.
Done. So that should be the end right there.
Yeah.
So now I go back to the door.
Yep. We're starting.
And I look over at the lava and I'm like, what is even going to happen here? This is crazy. And then next thing I know, I should see a platform pop up.
Yeah, it's coming. Now.
Boom. I'm running it right now, by the way.
Cool. I'm watching.
Although I already had one fall, so technically I'm dead.
I mean, you have time to be slow and methodical. You just can't be, you know, too methodical, I guess.
Yeah, it's actually not terribly difficult.
Yeah. So, should we get rid of our access point? Or do we want to keep it around permanently?
Let's see.
I mean, we kind of know where it's at.
Yeah, I guess if we know where it's at, we can always just rebuild it out. I like the idea of the whole thing being lava.
Okay.
Cool.
There we
and
go.
Then, yeah, it's sort of nice not having it trigger while we're over here too.
Yeah, I like that. It's a not too difficult of a puzzle, but if you're not, you know, again, this whole thing is not about taking your time. It's you gotta, once you figure out what the puzzle is, you go. What we could do if you wanted to, if you think the wait to begin is a little bit too long, we could pop in, let's do this. We could pop in a block right there and then put a sign on it saying wait for it, and then it would disappear. We'll destroy it so they're not waiting. But I don't know if we need to. I mean, you're going to stare at this. There's no other way to go. You have to know something's going to happen.
You probably walk up, maybe look around the edges, maybe look up at the ceiling, look around, and then fall into the lava maybe. But yeah, so they the sound I'm using for these is just the stone block place. It's like just at a half pitch, so it's like a low place sound.
I'm not hearing anything.
It's kind of, I have my blocks turned pretty low.
It could be what? Let me look at my sounds.
I can adjust.
Well, I have like 6%. Blocks at 100%. Music off. Ambient environment at 10.
So yeah, the sound is using the block volume setting.
So that should be fine.
But yeah, it just kind of sounds. It just sounds like a click. I could change it, of course.
Oh. I heard that. You have to be right next to it. Yeah.